Friends, children of God, I am so happy to be here among you. It is so good. Many of you I know, and you know me, but all of you the Lord knows. You asked. You asked me why. Why did I dare to call myself the disciple whom Jesus loves? My friends, I did not mean by that I am the only one he loves. I did not mean that I am loved better than you. But I meant it is the only identity by which I care to be known. I was once a son of Zebedee, son of thunder. I aspired to great positions and titles, to sit at the right hand, at the place of power. Now all I want to be is the disciple whom Jesus loves. It's the only name and the only identity by which I would go. Yes. You asked earlier, why Logos? Why did I write about a Jewish God with a Greek term? I did it so that you Greeks would understand. I did it so you would know. Your great thinker, Socrates, spoke to you of a Logos, of a transcendent God. And you have searched for him ever since. You have looked for that transcendent truth, the principle by which everything comes together, the one scientific equation which makes it all make sense. You have looked, but you have believed that it could only be seen in glimpses and hints. We Israelites are the same. We believed that our God, the source of everything, could only be seen in glimpses and hints. That the face of God was too much for us to comprehend. Our prophets, like your philosophers, taught us that someday God would send us a message. But we thought the message would be a hint, a glimpse, perhaps an obscure reference, perhaps a teaching from a great prophet, a great man. But neither your philosophers nor our prophets ever dreamed of what actually happened. That the Logos, the God, the transcendent being, would become flesh. Nobody could have dreamed of it. Nobody could have guessed that the transcendent one, the source of all things, the God who created the universe, would himself step into that universe in the form of a human being. It is too much for us to comprehend. But it is what happened. Our God is not the God of the Jews alone. Our God is the God of all mankind. And so I chose the word Logos to share with you that your God has come. He has revealed himself. This is not a truth that I have simply heard. This is not something that I have been told. I have seen him. I have touched him. I have looked on the face of God. I have seen the truth. I have known the light. Your thinker Plato said that the light is too bright for those who have grown accustomed to shadows, and it's true that the darkness has despised the light. But we come to you to tell you not of what we've learned, but of what we have experienced. we have touched? Don't feel bad that you missed it. We all missed it. Only those to whom God chose to reveal himself recognized him. And very, very few of us recognized him when he came. The most momentous event in all of human history was the arrival of the transcendent one in human flesh, and only the unclean, unnoticed, unloved shepherds were invited to the party. How could it be? A baby in a manger. The Logos, the God of the universe. How could it be?